Hey everyone, a little mid-year update here. Started the season at started the year at 1700, about 1700 miles on the bike, and I got 2656. So round numbers, put about 1,000 miles on the bike. Besides blowing the fuse, the bike's been perfect. If you haven't seen the fuse video, go back and watch that, because I kind of go in depth of that whole situation. Still haven't narrowed down what happened, but I don't know. The bike's been fine. Yeah, just go back and watch that video. I'll link it. Let's see what else. I totally just canned that USB charger thing that was right here. It was, it was wired straight to the battery, and it was just, I just wanted to clean. I'm just trying to clean this thing up. I'm just figuring out what's working and what's not, and that was just unnecessary, because I found when I actually wanted to charge something, like a GoPro battery, for example, was when I was on a ride and I would have my backpack already, and I've been bringing one of those battery packs, and so I would just plug it all in my backpack and just keep it all secure in my backpack. So that's kind of one problem solved. This is random, but the helmet lock, so I do use this like if I'm driving home from work and go to the grocery store, as ridiculous as that sounds, because you could, with this massive rack, you get a couple bags of groceries, but it would not, this, you put the key in and this drops down and it locks, but it was not pushing in and locking. So I had to take this out, kind of undo the lock mechanism, WD-40 it, put it all back together. Now it works perfectly. So that's something really random, but that got gummed up and now it's fixed. So that's that. In my accessory video from the spring, when I kind of talked through all my accessories that I've done, I was talking about losing the foot pegs, but I decided I'm going to keep them, because if you're on a ride, someone else has got to leave their bike for some reason, or they break down or whatever, and they need a ride with you, you got to have foot pegs for them. As you know, it's not that I don't ride with a passenger ever. It's just not the type of riding I do. So I wanted to lose them just to clean up the look of the bike, but for emergency reasons, I'm going to keep them. I'm still riding the original chain. I also mentioned that I was going to upgrade the chain, but it's getting a little rusty on the outsides, and I need to tighten it up a little bit, and it's definitely stretched since brand new. I've tightened it up a couple of times. I'm just doing tighten it up little by little as I notice it, but I need to tighten it up again. But it's getting a little rusty on the outside. I don't know if I said that or not, but I mean, functionality, it's fine, but I mean, there's, I think it's an RK or RX. What is that branded chain? I think it's an RK chain. In my Amazon cart, it's like 60 bucks, but I'm just gonna rock this one to the end of the year. Let's see, everything else is good. Found this kind of unique spot for some stickers. Let's see, Roar Life, that's like a green juice blend thing that I drink, and then Moscow Moto is a motorcycle apparel and luggage company. That's the branded jerseys that I wear. I thought that was a cool spot, because usually you see stickers, on the tank, or I feel like back here is a popular spot too, but I thought that was just kind of unique. Yeah, that's it. So far this year we've ridden in, a really unpopular video I had came out in like February or March. It was called like off-roading at a winery. That was one of the most fun I've ever had on this bike, because it was like muddy trails, like there was snow melt and there was slush, and that was one of the funnest videos. You should go watch that one. But we've ridden in snow, sand, mud, clay, obviously a ton of gravel roads. Did we do a river crossing? I crossed the river on a little bridge, if you haven't seen that, but I'm trying to think if there's been a river crossing. I drove into the Columbia River and out, just kind of like from the shoreline, but I don't know if I've crossed a river yet this year. I don't know, but it's been super fun. You guys have been super fun to comment back and forth with, and people talking crap. I love it all. It's been a real push for me to make these videos, and a real push for me to get out and make this happen. I mean, now, if you haven't noticed, now riding primarily by myself, which is good and bad, but been super fun. Just notice it. This is showing some wear from the side of my boot. But yep, thanks for sticking with me and watching along. If you haven't seen my old videos, I suggest you go back and watch them. Like I said, the winery video, I'll link that one. That was one of my favorite videos I made. It's pretty simple editing wise, but just that day of riding was so fun. So, but thank you guys for watching, and catch you in the next one.